Hey guys, Mr. Mascio here. Sorry I'm not there today. This was unplanned. However, luckily for us with Chromebooks, I don't even need to be in the classroom for you guys to do what we had planned anyway. So first off, let's do a check-in on what you guys did yesterday and the work that was completed. Periods 2, 3, and 4, you guys had no problem accessing the work. Ms. Cravasier may have said otherwise, but a lot of you guys got on your Chromebooks and found out, no, we can do the work. So good job. Period 1 was one that had some issues, so I'll talk to them separately. But for you guys were able to do the work. Looking right here, this is a GoGuardian report. Most of my periods were just like this. 66% of the time spent on Newsela, so good job. Then some of you guys, 20% filling out the Google Docs, so great. However, going over to the Google Docs and checking them out, here's just me clicking through a couple of them. So pretty good job here, filling out the bottom here. This is an example of almost an A. This is an A, like 45%, or sorry, 45 points on the 50 points. So that's an A. Come over here. Good job. Some people just copied and pasted. And in the end, sure, that's all right for this project. To a point. And so good, filled out here, and just kind of going through. And then I started coming across things like this. You guys started it and then totally didn't finish anything. This is an example of like a 5 out of 50. So that's an F. All right. Come over here. So good job, good job, good job. And then the rest of them, all blank. I'm clicking on them. These are all blanks. So I just went through 10 of them. Blanks, 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 blanks. Do it, guys. You don't want your grade to suddenly plummet. All right. So make sure you guys do this. In order to get 50 points out of 50, 100%, you're going to need to have all this filled out. And again, it's fine if you copy and paste it. We're just doing the research for this. This last box needs to be your own ideas. All right. So once you do this, then that gets to today's assignment. Today's assignment is over on Verso. Okay. The link is here at Google Classroom. We've done this before. Here are the instructions. You must write 2 responses and at least 1 comment on someone else's response to get full credit. All right. So you need both. You need this worksheet filled out, and you need to respond here in order to get full credit. Here are the questions you can answer. Number 1 is, what do we do with over 700,000 children or dreamers who are here without papers but have never called anywhere else home? Remember, their parents came over here, some illegally, right, or most of them, they came over illegally, brought their children with them, and now their children are here, and their children were very young when they came over. Their parents were here illegally, and the children are here, and they had a special thing where they weren't going to get sent back home for a couple of years. Well, the couple of years is now over. What do we do with them? Trump says we got to find out a way to send them all back. He'd like to have them stay, so he's willing to work, but what do you guys think? All right. Remember, they may be from Mexico or other places, but they barely remember Mexico. They were raised here in the United States. Some of them barely even speak any Spanish. All right. So that's question 1. Question 2 is, what should America do with our borders? Should we close them and not let anyone in, or open them up and let everyone in? Why do you think that, and how should we let it happen? If you say, let's open our borders, how are we going to do that? Are we just going to all Border Patrol just go, oh, we're fired, and then it's just a straight and open place for people just to come running in? Or if we're going to close the borders, how do we do that? Do we only let in very, very few people? And do they have to take a test and fill out a survey or something? So think of ideas, post them here. Remember, you must post 2 responses and 1 comment on somebody else's. All right. You guys did great work yesterday. Most of you guys do good work today. Some of you guys have double duty. Now you got to do yesterday's work and today's work. This is one of the final grades you guys will be putting in. So make sure you guys do a great job. I will do my best to get to a computer tomorrow so I can answer questions, monitor you guys' progress, and maybe even participate in the online debate. So do good, guys.